Probably asking yourself, where'd that random guy go that kept posting all these Corvette content videos? I don't know where I went either. I just didn't have time to make videos, I suppose. You see, there's a thing that happens to me. Big project on the car, right? The transmission series, putting everything back together. It totally failed. It was it didn't work. And I'm here to admit that I don't know what I'm doing. So what did I go out and do? I traded it. That's right. I traded the car for this fine 2005. Now just don't look too close, okay? I have plans with this. LS swapped in there, drop her real low, and with all the weight reduction on this chassis, she'll be good. She'll be tweaking the whole time going down the track. Let me tell you, this thing's got some miles on her. Let's see what she's at right now. Eventually, 363,000 miles. I think I got a good trade deal on her. She's gonna do just fine. I'm kidding. It's a long. I was gone. I fixed the car. Yeah, I wish I produced a little bit more content in that time period. We were doing really good. But hey, I'm not going to live in the past. Hopefully I can get back to this again. It's nice out now. One thing after, life happens. Car people, life happens. You fix a project, you take a break from the project. I do that a lot with a lot of projects. What have I done in that time period? Good question. Solid point. No one's probably asking that, but I'll give you the rundown. So my daily driver is currently working. It says it has no oil pressure. I got the part in there for 2 weeks now. That'll be eventually something that gets fixed. I've been working on this. This is backstory time. I'll go into this because this is one of the probably trucks I've rode in the most in my time. So this is my dad's first ever brand new truck that he's ever owned. He bought this in 2005 when the Colorados were, I think, the second year for the Colorados. This is his. So my mom bought it originally, and then my dad kind of took it over. And yeah, he's owned it ever since then. It's got 363,000 miles on it. Not the original motor. It's swapped. The original motor lasts about 280. It is the original clutch, though. It is a manual original clutch. 363,000 miles on the clutch. Has never been done. Something that's kind of impressive considering the fact that he has towed with this thing way more than you should ever tow with a Colorado. The bumper's just completely in. The tailgate's latched on barely. The bed rails are... I grabbed this earlier and I caused that issue. I might need to go get a tetanus shot. Rust, gone. It's there. The frame, gone. Interior. There's a hole in the seat over there. Look, it's a 400 almost mile truck. But the only thing that doesn't really work on it that maybe is important is the blower motor. And he brought it to me and said, hey, I want to sell it finally. And I said, no problem. What do we need to do to get it running? And he said, I have no clue. Just do it. I was going to record it, but got busy again and have time. So what did I concur from it? Well, the mice got the throttle body or the throttle position sensor. The wiring for that was gone. So that was the main issue. The really reduced engine power code. That is fixed and solved. Battery terminal, junk. Put in a new battery terminal. Air filter. Boy, this air filter, some of the best I've seen. Filtering air is one thing. It stopped rocks. That's about it. The mice made a nice home out of it. Might need to wash my hands after touching that. But what do you expect? What would you pay for this? Because I'm selling it. I'm a car salesman, I guess, now. I'm thinking a nice clean 700. Running, driving. Listen to this bit. Let me give you a cold start on the old '05 Colorado. Let me show you what this baby's got. Where is the exhaust pipe even on? Is it? Oh, there she is. I give you the beans. Listen to this baby purr. Now, don't mind that smoke. Smokes like an 80-year-old woman who just won't put down 2 packs a day. But she works. She does the job. But there's a symbol to all this, I guess, in my eyes, okay? To me, this is what vehicles used to be like. And I know everyone says it, I get it. But this was my dad's pride and joy for forever. He didn't even want to sell it. I had to convince him to sell it. And it's crazy to me that this is what I grew up around, and how simple it is, how easy it was. This small little truck, it had AC, and that's the only feature it had. Manual, doesn't have a CD player, which sounds crazy because now that's not even a thing really. But back then, you know, it's back like cassettes, you know, cars used cassettes, CDs. No CD player, no power windows, no cruise control, just a manual classic work truck that when he bought it, he paid, I think, probably $15. I wish he had the original sticker. The fact you could buy this for $15 now, and a Maverick News like 25, 26, which would be the closest comparable thing. A Colorado now, I think, is 27 base, you know, and it's small. Look at the size of it. Like, I'm taller than the truck by a long shot. It's a little baby. And it's nostalgic to me because this is one of those cars where our family, not that you should do this. All right, I'll show you the seating arrangements. I learned to drive manual on this truck, by the way, too. So this is another thing for me. So it'd be my dad here, my older brother, then the oldest brother on that side, and then when we come back to my grandma's house, I would squeeze behind the seat, and I would just lay sideways behind the seat because I was the smallest. Once we outgrew that, someone was sitting in the bed on the way back. One time we were riding on the way back, and my dad had a piece of pipe. There used to be a cap on this, so like you wouldn't see if anyone was riding in the back. And my brother was back there. The pipe rolled off and smacked him in the head. He had a big old welt on it. But this it's a piece of my family here, and it's crazy to think that it's still going after 370,000 miles. You know, this to me it's one of those cars I grew up with, and it symbolizes what it's like to work on these things because it was just so simple. And this is more complicated than going back 20 years before that. Those were more simple than this. But this to me is crazy simple. And you look at cars now and it's so complex, so difficult to work on, and so many moving pieces. And it was cool to be able to fix it. I'm gonna sell it now. Maybe someone buys from the video. I highly doubt it. But if you're looking for a fine truck, maybe not the one for you, but maybe some kid will buy it and learn how to drive stick on it, drive to school every day. At least it's a vehicle, gets them to work, gets them, the job. But that's the part of this truck that I just want to make a video on. Something that probably to most people, maybe you have a car in your family that everyone knew your family had, like this. You could drive around town in this and my friends would know it's us. You know, you could tell my dad from a mile away. He was a contractor. And he, you know, everyone go, oh God, your dad has that piece of shit Colorado. When's he ever gonna fix it? When's he ever gonna buy a new one? When, you know, and he drove this, and he had no care in the world. And his truck now, same way. My truck, rusted, 200,000 miles, and it just goes to show you don't need the shiniest truck. You don't need the fancy truck to make a living. That something like this will do the job. And I miss the days where you could buy something like this with not the features like you have now, and just a cookie cutter plain vehicle that gets you from point A to point B. But to roll into it, I'm back hopefully. This will be a video I'm gonna make. I'll probably make a video after this about the Corvette progress, where we're at. And I got some things I wanna work on top of that. I'll go in the other video a little bit more in detail on. But hopefully you guys stuck around. I noticed the channel's still kind of growing with me not being here. I hope to roll back into a lot of things, and we'll see how it rolls from here. But hopefully I'm back. Maybe not as steady of uploading currently, but I would like to go back to at least once a week for everyone. And I had fun doing it, and I've been meaning to get back out here. So I hope you all stayed around. I hope you enjoyed my little story in my truck. Probably not the most fun, but you know, I think it just brings back the memories of what vehicles used to be like even 20 years ago, because it's 20 years old at this point, and where you are now with everything being electric, and where I can't even work on them anymore. And it sucks to think about, but you know, it's fun to work in old family vehicles. And if you want to buy it, just let me know. I'll road trip it to you. Someone out there says, hey, I want to buy that thing, bring it out to me. I'll drive it out to you. Might not make it. Might need about eight quarts of oil, but I'll do it. Why not? It'd be fun. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Story time. Hopefully I'm back. You see me more regularly. We'll get back into the content. Corvette's got more parts coming on the way. So I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching.